Jay and Ozer here from Mile High Video. I'm with Kate from CDN77. Thanks for joining me, Kate.
Hi, pleasure to be here.
So what brought you to Mile High?
Well, we are a sponsor here and we just really love the community. So we just want to really support it as much as we can. And my colleague's done paper got actually accepted. So he had a presentation on analyzing the impact of congestion control algorithms. So that's definitely one of the reasons we are here.
Okay. So you've spoken, it's day 3, you've spoken to dozens of people, if not hundreds. What are everybody knows what a CDN does, I guess, at a high level, but what types of questions have you been fielding from the people who are here?
Well, actually, so we've spoke with many people here, and I realized that actually a lot of talks are about the health and sustainability of the CDN business, given the recent shifts on the CDN market. So that's definitely, and not surprisingly, one of the topics that we've definitely discussed.
So what's the response? I mean, it has been. It seems like it's a race to the bottom in terms of pricing, and certainly there's been a lot of companies exiting in not such a good way. So how do you answer that question?
Well, I think I can speak a bit about our journey, how we actually approach it. We've been on market for over 13 years now, and we've been we're having actually both profitability and a positive cash flow for the last 11 years, so every single year. And there are several ways how we approach it. But if I should summarize it, is that we stay very focused. We really see a content delivery as our core product. So when we think about adding new features, we always think about it in a context of the content delivery workflow. So whether it's for security or origin services, we really think about that, basically following the path of the packet from its creation to the last to end users' devices. So we really stay focused, and we're very much focused on video delivery specifically. And then we're bootstrapped. So from the day one until now, we haven't really taken any external funding. So what this actually taught us is that the clients are the ultimate investors, which is actually a very good position, because then we can really focus on making the clients happy in the long term, because that's what fuels our business. So I would say focused, client-centric, and we keep a very, very close eye on our profitability and positive cash flow. So I think we're kind of a living proof that fast growth and a financial discipline can go hand in hand, I would say.
Okay, so when I think of a CDN, I guess the first thing that I look at, and I'm a journalist, not a user, is I focus on the price. What is the cost per bandwidth? What should people focus on? How should I approach choosing a CDN?
Well, first, the priority is definitely performance and stability, for sure, of course, because CDN is a crucial business for everyone operating online. So this is just the most important thing. Nowadays, of course, price is extremely important. And I would say customer service as well, and the level of customizations that the CDN can actually do for their customers, which is something that we also try to focus on to be, we have 24/7 in-house engineers, and we really try to be as much approachable to our customers as possible, and to customize as much as they need. And nowadays I would definitely say financial stability is something that if I would be looking for a CDN, would definitely look at. Are you going to be here in 5 years? Because CDN is not really easy to integrate. So I think this is a really important question. If this is CDN I can stay with, and if this is my sustainable long-term partner, I can count on.
So other CDNs, they focus on how many points of presence they have, or how many miles of dark fiber or light fiber, whatever fiber it is. What do you quote when you talk about your hardware capabilities, or I guess your infrastructure?
So all hardware is our own. The infrastructure is our own. We're not reselling anything. We're not white labeling anything. And if I should perhaps just give you some numbers, we are now running a global network over 215 terabits per second, and in the daily peak it's 60 terabits per second, and we have all locations interconnected with a 20 terabits global private backbone. So we really put a lot of focus on our infrastructure to make sure it's redundant, it's robust, and in general our network philosophy is to somehow avoid these transit providers or these third-party routers. So we really try to make as much PNIs as possible with the other party, or embedded caches to make sure that we are not reliable on some third party that you cannot really control. So that's what I would say about our network.
Okay, what about the range of services? What else does your company do besides content delivery?
So as I touched upon it a bit earlier. So basically, anything from the packet creation to the end users. So we do a lot of content processing. We offer origin services. We offer security features. But we somehow really think of that. Is that really related to the content delivery? So it should really fall into that workflow. A lot of these features we actually provide for free, because we're not really pushing any upsell, any cross sells or any sales packages, because we really think of that for instance, the security or some content processing that is related to content delivery is an integral part of it. So we're not trying to shove our clients' throats because trying to upsell something. So we very often offer it for free because we really think it's a natural part of the ecosystem.
Where's your company based?
We're based in UK and in Prague currently.
So is there you talked about being a global CDN. If I'm in the US, do I want to choose a different CDN than I would choose in Prague or in the UK? And how does your company stack up in terms of, for a US media company or a Japanese media company?
We have a 24/7 support, so we're really running around the clock always.
What about from an infrastructure perspective? Does that not matter?
Yeah, we also do have, we have some support also in the US, also in Asia. So from this perspective, yes.
Okay.
Just the major operations and business part is located in Europe. But we really make sure that the services and the tech support is covered 24/7.
I keep talking about hardware and infrastructure, and you keep talking about support. I mean, are they kind of the same thing? I mean, do you have the same level of, and I don't know if POPs are important. I know that's what other CDNs push, but is it, from an infrastructure perspective, are you well represented globally, or?
Yes. We're very much global. So as we're in Europe, this is where actually we started, or where we originated, but nowadays we cover actually we can help globally. So we have around 30% of the traffic in Europe, 30% in North America, which is currently a region where we are really trying to focus on expanding further, and then the rest is APAC, Latin America.
Okay, so this is your first time at Mile High. Tell us about your experience at the show.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I really love the community here, as I mentioned at the beginning, and really enjoy the discussions and the talks. So it's very, very insightful and very dense in knowledge. So we will definitely come back next year.
Okay, well, thanks for sponsorship again, and thanks for taking the time to talk.
Thank you.